Hello, and welcome to a little stress relieving yoga break. We're using our chair today, so just pull up your chair and scoot yourself forward on the chair so that just sit bones are on the chair. All right, so backs of the thighs are off, and if you look at your alignment, the knees will end up stacked right over the ankles and shoulders stacked right over the hips. And feel free to either allow your hands to rest on the thighs, either palms down or palms up, or even just rest them in the lap. But sit up tall. Let's take a full deep breath in together. And as you exhale, sigh it out. Yeah, good. Do that again. Full deep breath in. And sigh it out. Just letting go. Letting go of all of those things that have held your attention from your day so far. If it's comfortable for you, allow your eyes to soften and close. And checking in first, just kind of getting an idea of your starting point, noticing any physical, emotional, or mental awareness that draws you in. And not judging what you discover, just noticing what's there today as we begin so that you can meet yourself where you're at. And we'll begin with a breathing practice called Durga breath, or three-part breath. And we'll be inhaling from bottom to top in three separate parts. So we'll inhale first into the low belly, then the ribs, and then the chest and the collarbones, okay? Sometimes it can be helpful, especially when first learning this particular practice, to place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart. If you're comfortable already, then feel free to just leave your hands in your lap. All right, we'll begin by just taking a comfortable breath in and out first. Just in through the nose and out through the nose. And then we'll begin. First breath in, we're going to inhale, fill the belly up, and then feel the ribs expand, and then the collarbones rise. And then as you exhale, release the breath from top to bottom. So collarbones, ribs, and then low belly. And inhale, bottom to top, belly, ribs, and chest, collarbones. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. And inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. Let's do 3 or 4 more on your own, please. Just inhaling bottom to top, like you're filling up a glass of water, and exhaling from top to bottom. And one more breath this way. Just filling up in 3 parts and emptying in 3 parts. And then allow yourself to return to normal breathing and reach your hands forward so hands come out toward the knees. And as you inhale, pull the heel of the hands back and lift the chest for cow pose. So this is giving us a little extra arching in the spine as we open the chest in the front of the body. And then as you exhale, tuck the tailbone and round the spine, bring the chin to the chest, stretching the backside. Inhale, cow pose, and exhale for cat. Around the spine. Now do 3 more on your own. It's taking the spine in the first part of our practice through all of its ranges of motion. So arching and rounding first. Beautiful. Once more, please. And then inhale up tall. We'll take a lateral bend now. Take your left hand to the outside of the right leg somewhere. Inhale, right arm up toward the sky, and do this little scooping action. So you could even imagine like you're scooping ice cream with the hands. We kind of scoop the pinky. As we take a lateral bend, this will help us access the ribs a bit more. And then lateral bend over to the left and holding on to the leg here for a traction. And so we don't fall completely over. Good, take 2 more breaths here. Just really opening up the right side waist and the muscles in between the ribs. Now let's inhale, bring yourself all the way upright, and we'll switch sides. So now right hand crosses over, left arm reaches up. Do that little scooping action. And on an exhale, lateral bend over to the right. Stretching into the left side waist, the left side ribs. Good, one more breath here. And we'll inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Let's take a twist now. We'll twist twice each direction. And as we twist, imagine twisting just like we did with the breath in 3 parts. So we'll twist first the abdominal area, then the ribs, and then the chest and the head, okay? So start by bringing left hand across the body. Take a big inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, first start by turning the lower part of the body, so navel area, turn to the right, and then pause. So the neck is staying in a neutral position. A good inhale again, find more length. This time as you exhale, can you turn the rib cage to the right? So a little bit deeper twist. Stay here, inhale again. And then exhale, finally, twisting collarbones, shoulders, and head if you like. And now you can take that right hand and bring it behind you on the chair for support. Stay here 2 breaths more. And then as we untwist, we'll untwist the same way. So head comes back to neutral first, then the rib cage, and then the lower part of the body. And we'll go other side. So right hand to the left leg somewhere. Inhale, lengthen up tall. Turn the abdominals first and then pause. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rib cage turn. So we deepen the twist. Pause. Inhale again. And then exhale, fully twisting, turning shoulders and head around to the left. Let's stay for another breath here. And inhale, untwist the neck, the rib cage, and the rest of the body. Let's do that twist one more time, each direction. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower body first. Abdominals, inhale. Rib cage twist second. Inhale, and then the chest, the head. Inhale, untwist, coming back around to the front, and then finally twisting to the left one more time. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, lower part first, lower third. Inhale, middle third. Inhale, and finally, shoulders drawing down as we twist and turn the head. And then untwist from the head, the rib cage, and the lower body. Beautiful. Sitting up tall. Keep the spine long, but drop your chin to your chest. So getting some stretch to the back of the neck, and really gently allow your right ear to roll to your right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. And then bring chin back to the chest, left ear to left shoulder. And do that again, coming forward, right ear to right shoulder, and forward. Left ear to left shoulder. And come all the way back to center, chin to the chest, and then lift the head. Now take your arms, stretch them out in front of you, turn the palms up, and then bend the elbows so fingertips land on the tips of the shoulders. Reach your elbows up toward the ceiling and then circle them around. Good. Inhale, elbows come forward, lift them up and circle around. 3 more times, just like that. Lifting those elbows up. So as you lift the elbows up, it's a great release for the upper trapezius, that space in the upper back. It sometimes gets a little tight on us. Good. 1 more time, just like that. And then release the arms down. Take the arms, stretch them out really, really wide, opposite directions. We'll take eagle arms. So cross the arms in front of you so you have your right arm underneath the left. So we'll cross the arms from here. So option 1, you might just take hands to the shoulders with the elbows crossed in front, or cross the forearms, either backs or palms of the hands together. Now take the hands away from the face. So when we cross them, they have a tendency to kind of fly in toward us. So hands away from the face as we first drop the elbows to the chest and drop the chin, and then lift the elbows off the chest, lifting up. Good. Best part here, open up really wide like you're spreading your wings, and then cross the arms opposite direction. So now left goes under right. find the cross that's appropriate for you. Good. Hands away from the face. Start by bringing the elbows in toward the chest. This is a great stretch for that upper part of the back and the shoulders. Good. Now lift the elbows up off the chest, still hands away from the face. And inhale, open everything out really wide. Wonderful. Lower the arms and then individual shoulder rolls now, lifting the left and then the right. Good. Alternate. Yeah, this stuff gets so tight on us, doesn't it? Let's go the other direction. All right. Please take your right arm, extend it out in front of you, turn the palm up. Take your left hand right on top of the right of the palm, and then catch onto those fingers, pull the fingers down and press the heel of the hand forward. So especially if you spend a lot of typing or a lot of the day typing or at your computer, it's going to be a really nice stretch and release for the wrist. Yeah, let's do the other side. So left palm up, catch onto those fingers in the palm of the hand and just pull the fingers down as you reach the heel of the hand forward. Yeah, that's great. And we'll do some wrist rolls now, just really easy, making a soft fist. Roll the wrists both directions, maybe even open and close the hands a few times, get some blood flowing into those wrists. Great. We'll transition down into the hips a little bit. Please pick up your right leg. Hands can support back behind the thigh. And we'll sit up really tall here. So we have to use our abdominals a little bit and start by just simply rolling the ankle. And make sure you go both ways. Yeah. And then point and flex. Good. Hold the foot in a flexed position. This will protect the knee. And then cross right ankle over the left knee. Beautiful. Sit tall here, just inviting, encouraging the right knee to drop open. That'll give us some sensation in the outer hip. And if it's available to you, let your torso tilt forward. Couple more breaths here. And we'll inhale, bring yourself up nice and tall. And let's extend your right leg out in front of you now, placing the heel on the floor, keeping that foot in a flexed position. Hands will go out to the opposite thigh for support. Lengthen the spine, and on exhale, hinge forward. Nice stretch now to the back of the front leg. And we'll inhale, bring yourself all the way upright. Let's hit up the front of that thigh now. Turn all the way in your chair to the left. So your right leg is just kind of hanging off the side. Curl your toes under back behind you. I like to have a hand on the chair for support. So this first position with the knee pointing straight down is great for stretching out the top of the thigh. Right. Some of you might be able to go from here and just kick the foot up into the hands. This will be a little bit deeper stretch. So feel free to keep the foot right down there on the floor. Okay. If you have caught onto the foot, let's release it down. And now everyone go ahead and stretch that right leg all the way back behind you, keeping the toes on the ground. This will transition that stretch from the top of the thigh, maybe up into the front of the hip a little bit more for you. All right. Inhale, lengthen the spine, perhaps even taking right fingertips and reach up to the sky. And we'll release that. Bring yourself all the way back around, facing the front of your chair. And we'll switch sides. Pick up your left leg, hand support behind. And we'll start with those ankle rolls. Ooh, a little snap, crackle, and pop. Make sure you go both directions and point and flex. And we'll hold that foot in a flexed position, again, to protect the knee, crossing left ankle over the right knee. Lengthen the spine. If available, tilt your torso forward leaning into it. So we're reaching the heart forward as to increase and intensify that stretch in the outer hip. Good. Inhale, lengthen up tall. As you exhale, left leg goes out in front of you, heel to the floor, keep the foot flexed, hands to the opposite thigh for support, and hinge forward. Inhale, lengthen tall. Turn in your chair now. So the left leg is hanging off, left toes curled under, knee pointing straight down. Again, hand on the chair for support so we don't tip over. Either keep those toes right down there on the floor or kick the foot up into the hand. And then please release that. Walk those toes back farther so we're lengthening the leg out. Feeling that stretch move up a little bit higher across the front of the hip. Maybe extending the left arm and reach it up to the sky. And on an exhale, release all the way down and turn yourself back around to face the front, returning just how we started with hands on the thighs. And let's take just about 3 rounds of that Durga breath, that 3-part breath. If it's comfortable, let your eyes soften and close. And inhale, bottom to top, belly, ribs, and chest. And then exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. 2 more, please. And as we close, please join the hands palm against palm in front of the heart. And bowing chin to your chest, just taking a moment here, always for gratitude, just a little gratitude to yourself for taking this really important time for you today. And I thank you so much for tuning in and for sharing a little bit of your day with me. Namaste. And we'll see you next time.